American energy production and our relations with our allies, we're going to tighten the sanctions and tighten the ability for Iran to export oil. You start economic, you start with negotiations. We hope that's enough.
Mothers and fathers of some of the dead hostages, and they want the bodies of their baby, as they say, their baby, their young boys. They want them back as much as if they were alive. It's amazing because when I met
There's been one source of trouble in the Middle East, whether it's in Hamas or Hezbollah or the Houthis, or directly from Iran itself. It all stirs from one regime. And the Americans, Trump administration has been very clear that we cannot and will not tolerate a nuclear-armed Iran. I think that's a policy that's critical for this region. I think it has the support of our allies, and I think it points out the failure of the Biden administration of being weak and appeasing. What happened? Iran got wealthier, its nuclear program rapidly progressed, and not far away from a nuclear weapon. That's just destabilizing for the region, destabilizing for the world. Strength and resolution is the only way to solve crisis.
International. Yeah, and
I think the Gulf allies are extremely concerned about a nuclear-powered Iran and share the American resolve that this is an outcome that's in no one's best interest, and certainly not in the best interest of the Iranian people. Only the regime in Iran, not very popular among its people, only the regime in Iran wants a nuclear weapon. That's actually very doable. President Trump did it in the first term. We can follow the ships that leave Iran. We know where they go. We can stop Iran's export of oil. As the president's been very clear, everything is on the table. In the short run, because of the strength of American energy production and our relations with our allies, we're going to tighten the sanctions and tighten the ability for Iran to export oil. You start economic, you start with negotiations. We hope that's enough. There's concerns because you've seen prices move down rapidly. That expresses concern, but that doesn't necessarily mean a permanent shift. But President Trump got elected on helping to drive down energy prices so consumers could pay their bills easier and businesses would want to locate in the United States. So I think overall happy that oil and natural gas prices are down. But of course, industry's got to be profitable to drive growth. I think that's going to come from a combination of structural impediments that are removed by the Trump administration and innovation from the industry.
Another live hit at 340 or 240, sorry.
And of course, this is change, and people are fearful of change. But I think we will find the markets are wrong on this. We're going to see very strong economic growth in the next few years in the United States and abroad. I think the oil markets may be missing the boat on that.
They're just going to have to move your seat slightly, but it's in the... Thanks for taking the time, seriously.